Andrew Cole, Don Chaney with me to my right, and Sheriff Bob Braudis, and I can still call you Sheriff Bob Braudis for the time being because you've got. When does the new sheriff take over? What date would that be?
The day my term expires in mid-January.
Mid-January, so January 15th or whatever.
6 months from today.
6 months from today.
In the case of sheriff, is it like even afterwards, is it like the president? You're still sheriff even though you're not anymore? That's how we address you?
If I so desire. You can call me sir, you can call me mister, you can call me Sheriff Bob.
Sheriff Bob, I like that.
I don't have any new stationery yet.
If Sheriff Bob sounds like the name of like a Saturday morning show, though.
Well, where are we? What's today?
Okay, well, we can just call the show Sheriff Bob from now on.
I think I could probably get the farmer's market to slide me in here with you.
Well, there would be an excitement. You'd have to go before CCLC, the board, which I happen to be on, but I think we can work it out. So here's another good question for you. I was going to go to best decision you ever made, but now you know that. So worst decision you ever made. What's a decision you absolutely regret that you want to tell people? Come on, you're retiring in 6 months.
I'm going through my memory bank.
Oh,
slow down, Andrew. Not everyone's type A, dude.
No.
I've made a few bad decisions, and I'm not proud of any of them.
Okay. Is there one that just pops out that you wish?
Yeah, there's one that pops out.
Do you want to say it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
All right.
How about this? Let's do some lighthearted questions. Favorite movie of all time, other than Cool Hand Luke, based on your glasses. Can't pick that.
Favorite movie.
You have a favorite movie? Okay, we're on radio, so let's throw in some choices.
Okay, go ahead.
Quick, this is for the car. What?
Pick some choices.
All right, favorite movie, The Sting.
The Sting.
Okay,
that's the movie. And again, a movie starring Paul Newman. Thus, Cool Hand Luke. Nice crossover.
Man, you're into genetics.
I'm into whatever I can keep talking about because we're on radio. Are you a music guy? Do you like music?
I'm not a music guy. I like stuff from the '60s and '70s.
Who was your favorite '60s? Who was your when you were?
Carly Simon.
Oh, I like Carly Simon.
Are you familiar with Carly Simon's
I am.
music?
I'm almost as old as you. Not quite.
You're almost 60, or you are 60.
I turned 60, but I have very young skin thanks to my mother, so I can pass for 58 to 57. It's something. It's a blessing.
Okay, Carly Simon, James Taylor, you know, they were hooked up for a while.
They were. They were.
I don't understand it, but I like them both a lot.
There you go.
John Denver.
You're going to get the discount at Village Inn here pretty quick.
I'm going to work on it. So here's something. Tell me something people do not know about you, because people think they know you. Give me something people don't know. I'm going to move Terry Butler out of the way because I hear her in the background. Terry Butler, we want you to move out of the round because we're shooting a show and we can hear you in the background. So we're saying wander. That's the nice way of saying move.
Something. What was the question?
The question was something people don't know about you.
Oh, I really don't like disc jockeys who tell Terry Butler to move.
Well, there you go. Thank God I'm not a disc jockey. Yeah.
You're sitting next door, rock and roll
well,
DJ.
He didn't tell her to move.
No, he has some.
He's way more mannered.
He has couth.
Yeah, we've just
Thank you, Bob.
We just want everyone to be able to hear every word of yours succinctly. So here's an interesting question. Do you remember the first time we met? Because I do.
I don't.
We did a show at that hotel.
The Sardi House.
The Sardi House.
I'll help you out with this.
The legalization of marijuana with the guy from Normal, Goldstein.
Jerry Goldstein.
Jerry Goldstein, you. Steve Ketchum was representing the school, God knows why. And I think that was
Tom.
And Tom.
The superintendent.
Tom Farrell.
Farrell of school.
Yeah, he was there too.
Yes.
Yes. So that was the first time we ever met.
I remember now.
And that show, some of the clips got picked up. And actually, you, because of you in that show, that was one of the 4 reasons, because I did 4 shows, that I ended up getting my daily talk show. So I have you to thank for it. And the community has you to just be upset over for it.
Thank or blame, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, probably more blame.
Andrew, you're a big part of this community.
Good or bad? Or
good.
Just big?
I think you're all good.
Yeah. I've always been a big fan of myself and you, Don.
Thanks.
Not your shirt. I just need to discuss
your
that.
problem with my
Well,
shirt?
we want people, there's a couple of stores out here. We want someone to come in and do a makeover for Don Chaney. Don is single. Unlike you have a girlfriend.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Don does not have a girlfriend at the moment, or am I wrong?
No, I'm in no hurry to have one right now.
But we believe a makeover, some snappy colors. For instance, I'm wearing pink. Do you know why I'm wearing pink today?
I do. It's
Because
the race
why?
for the cure.
Yes.
I'm well
Yes.
aware of it. I'm not trying to sound macho. I just didn't own anything pink.
Okay. Well, I own a lot pink, and that says a lot. This picture of this dog, do we have a picture of Indy? Is there a way we can go to that? Yes. Indiana died 14 and a half years. He was a big part of my life, and he died of cancer, partially cancer. So we decided today to have Indiana, Don, my pink shirt, and Bob.
Who named the dog?
The dog was owned by Cindy Allison and Christopher Allison, and they named him after Indiana Jones, the movie.
Not one of my favorite movies.
What do you mean?
Really?
I never saw it.
That's un-American.
I never saw it.
That's a great
Lucky you're
movie.
not running, because that could have
been a deal killer to say you'd never
votes
seen Indiana
there.
Jones.
Yeah.
Lucky I'm not running for what?
Sheriff.
Oh.
Okay. Sheriff. If you were running for sheriff, we would know something about it.
Where? So you're going to go to Barcelona. Then what are you going to do?
Rumor has you going to write a book.
I'm trying to bring some
Is there
focus
some
back
truth
to
to
this.
that?
Rumor is pretty accurate on that one. I'm going to write a book.
What's the book going to be about?
It's going to be memoirs.
Okay.
And then I might work on some fictional stuff.
Right.
What is its working title?
There is no working
okay.
title, but
But you're open to one.
I'm open to one. I have an agent in New York.
Oh.
He helped me publish my first book,
Which was called?
The Kitchen Readings.
Uh-huh.
It's available at Explorer Bookstore.
Okay. Nicely done.
So my second book could be my memoirs.
It could be called Sheriff Bob.
It could.
Cool.
It could be called Andrew Cole.
I think
Interviewing
that's
Sheriff Bob. If I interview you about your memoirs.
Yes, how Andrew Cole got started, talking about weed in the Sardi house.
Which is absolutely correct. It's
is.
absolutely 100% correct. Speaking of weed, we got a minute. I got to come back with a quote from someone that I want to ask you about you. We'll come back. We'll do that when we come back, because that's going to take a little longer to answer. So people will hang around wondering, what I wonder he's going to ask him. Wondering, right?
they're counting the seconds until we're back.
I think we got.
him.
So can we wrap up and go to our next segment? Are you ready, Mr. Don, with our incredible commercials?
Yes, I will. We'll
okay,
be right
we
back
will
with-
be back.
I'm sorry.
No, you do it. You
All
do
right.
it.
We'll be right back after this. We're at the market, brought to you by emu.com.